Hi, this is John Burns with Final Cut Pro Classes, and this tutorial is about how to fix clips that go offline. It's a scary thing when you're working on a project and you boot it up and suddenly you have a whole bunch of red clips that are offline. Let me show you why that happens and how to fix it. So here I have a timeline and everything's online. I've been working on it, and all these clips, they're in a folder. But a lot of people get the urge to reorganize in the middle of a project. So for instance, if I open up my Finder, I know that all my clips are in this drive and they're in this folder right here. And here's probably a bunch of clips in Brighton Beach that are here. If I decide to rename this folder for whatever reason, say I wanted to call Beach 1, and I just put a 1 next to that, okay, and I change the name of that folder. As soon as I click on my project, those things go offline because you've changed the address of the clips basically, and it can't find it anymore. If I simply put that name back to where it was, and I just call it what it was, Brighton Beach, without the space, be careful of that, and I go back to my project, bam, all the clips go back online because it can find them again. The address is the same. Another reason why clips go offline is because if you move the media somewhere else, you want to reorganize your drive and you just move the folder, that's going to throw the clips offline too, because again, it cannot find the address of the clip. It's like an address. So if I go to those clips again where they're sitting and I move it to another folder, as soon as I do that and I go back to my project, all those clips go offline again. So that's another reason. So if I put it back in my folder, it will simply go back online because it can find them again. So I take those clips back out of the folder, I put in the folder it was in, and again the clips go back online. So that's another reason. So another reason is if you've changed the actual name of the clip itself. So for instance, if I go to one of these clips here and I want to find it, so I'm going to say Reveal in Browser, and then I'm going to say Reveal in Finder. This will show me exactly where this clip is sitting. So right now it has a number, and for whatever reason I wanted to change that name, I'm just going to put a 1 next to the M. As soon as I do that, it goes offline, right? Because you've changed the address again. But let's say that I want to keep that name and I just want to relink the file. So if you click on the clip here and you go File, and you go Relink Files, Original Media, and you know where that clip is, so it's MBI 411, so I'm going to say Locate. So I'm going to go where I know where that clip is, and it's in the Media folder, and it's in the Brighton Beach folder, and I change it to that name. I put a 1 next to it. So now if I hit Choose, that relinks that clip back up with a new name. So it is possible to relink the clips after you've changed the names if you have to do that. So don't panic when things go offline. There's always a reason, and if you have the original media, you can always get it back and relink it to your timeline. So I hope that really helps people solve some offline problems that they're having and to understand why things are going offline. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe or like. See you next time.